for data storage trends is that number one, it is growing for sure, both in the consumer and enterprise space. But what we do see is that the enterprise storage space is growing a lot faster than the consumer. A lot of the content will continue to be generated by the consumer and with the consumer. A lot of the storage is going to be at the enterprise level. We see quite a few things happening. I think proliferation of AR and VR. Whether it's in the gaming world or even in the commercial world, that's certainly gaining traction. We see a proliferation of endpoint devices. I mean, today, very common endpoint devices, smartphones and PCs, and as I said, right, there's going to be a lot more endpoint devices. We think drones really going to be a very big growth opportunity for us. I talked about AR and VR as really a big growth opportunity and market for us as well. Also in the consumer space, things like education, things like smart cities, and those types of applications will have a big impact on the consumer. India is extremely important for Seagate for a couple of reasons. Right, one is I think India is a very large country with tremendous potential for growth. What we are seeing right now is I would even say that it's a nascent stage of the growth, and certainly there's a lot of headroom. Secondly is that a lot of the industries that we believe are going to be very storage intensive, like manufacturing, like financial services, like media and entertainment. All of these are very big part of the Indian economy and market, and certainly I think we want to really have a foothold in this space and participate in the growth. Agree, SSDs are growing, but we believe that SSDs and HDDs are complementary. SSDs will become more and more relevant, with endpoint devices such as phones and PCs, and where the amount of storage requirement are a little bit lower. So therefore, obviously, the devices become more affordable. Hard disk drives will remain the domain of core and enterprise type storage. So I mentioned earlier, by 2025, we believe that of all of the data that's being stored, about 60% will be on hard disk drives. And within the enterprise space, in fact, we believe that 80% of all of the data stored in an enterprise will be on HDD, whereas in the consumer space and the endpoint devices, a higher percentage will be on SSDs. And what we see is that the Indian government has been very progressive, especially in enabling and driving the digital economy. So we see a lot of trends. As an example, the enabling of 4G, affordable 4G services to the masses, driving a lot of infrastructure builds, in different industries such as and the smart cities, right? To really be able to bring efficiencies and broader services to the population. So all of these, we believe, are very good and positive trends. And we hope to really be able to support the growth in the market by engaging with the players in the marketplace. So it's not necessarily just directly with the government, but with partners who are actually helping to build the infrastructure or helping to provide the services. So we'll be working with all these companies as well. We look at services in multiple ways. So one is certainly providing, firstly, the availability of the latest and greatest products to the marketplace. So we want to ensure that India will be one of the first countries to get new products available. Secondly, services in forms of really after-sales services, or even services that for information and as I said earlier, after-sales services of products, right? You want to make sure that we're providing our customers with the best-in-class experience every time that they buy a Seagate product. channel partners, both the distributors, resellers, VARs. They are a very, very key part of our ecosystem. We want to engage closer with them. We want to help them with more training. We want to help them with more education. We want to help them with more demand generation and creation of demand, down in the marketplace to really help to grow the business collectively. We want to thank all of our customers and partners for the tremendous support. Secondly is I think we believe and we want to really tell our partners that there's tremendous amount of opportunity, growth opportunities that is really coming on in various markets. So we have to be creative to look at where the new markets are and new opportunities to grow, such as in the smart cities, such as in smart manufacturing, such as in the web retail space. These are areas that we want to really focus on and to grow and to have new products to really enable new applications as well.
Thank you for watching this video. Also, please subscribe our page and like us on social media to help us in reaching more people. Till we come up with our next video, goodbye and take care.